Hey, welcome back to Dungeons, Dudes, and Dragons for episode number 26. My name is David Ashbaugh, your Dungeon Master, and of course, as always, joined by our three fearless adventurers, Doradius Wartinius, Sir Alex of Kerrigan, and Devad Noteb. And gentlemen, episode 25 was a lot of fun, and I think Darren had mentioned the term murder hobos, and
murder hobos, yes.
Yes, for anyone who is unfamiliar with, D&D slang, murder hobos is a good way to describe a group of adventurers who are basically psychopaths, which is exactly what the three of our adventurers were last episode.
Yep.
But to be fair, we role-played more than most groups of murder hobos will.
This is true. You didn't just go out, because I think I had mentioned, like, when you had landed the plane, there was like 35 or 40 guards surrounding you, and you decided not to try and fight your way out of that.
I did try to slam dance, and it just didn't work out.
You did.
The option was on the table, but it just didn't work out.
Mom was like, no hardcore dancing in the living room. Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
But yeah, a quick recap of episode 25. Of course, like I had mentioned, our adventurers departed Fort Fjorns after Darren had collected the harvest mark. They flew home to Rock White after Valentina, Chuck, and Fred said they would like to return there. Devad tried to put the plane down outside of town. Unfortunately, he did not roll well on his animal handling check for landing the plane, and so ended up almost crashing into a building in Rockwhite. And then, like I had mentioned, we're instantly surrounded by a large group of soldiers, one of which basically ordered you out of the plane. You did end up getting shackled and taken to the local sheriff's office, where you found yourselves in a series of individual cells. You fat-shamed and made fun of the guard. It was a bit problematic in this podcast, so apologies for anybody who would like to cancel us. Please don't.
Can't cancel a fat guy for making fun of fat guys, right?
We're allowed to.
Exactly. And then Devad basically kicked his cell gate open, knocked the guard unconscious, who then fell down dead. Devad then finished him off with a spear to the heart. Darren then used Mold Earth, which is one of his new cantrips as a level 6 wizard, and basically buried him beneath the cells of the prison. Lord Vakner came in, had a bit of a monologue, left. You guys murdered another guard sitting at the front desk. By the way, I've just some metagaming here. That guard was a young man who was conscripted against his will into serving Lord Vakner. That was actually in my script, but you guys just decided to murder him instead.
Well, sucks to suck, bro.
Yeah. This story will be told to other people who are being forced into it.
Yeah, maybe have a stronger will next time and die before you get kidnapped. Jesus.
Yeah. Sucks to suck, buddy.
Yeah, right? Fucking try harder next time, fuck.
Darren, you got super Canadian there with that fuck.
Bro. Came out of me heavy there.
But, so you murdered him, and then you encountered your old friend, the Armorer, who then we finally named Bob, which I think is actually a pretty decent name for that type of NPC.
Bob Oda Cochran.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just got that.
Yeah.
That just came to me, dude. That just came to me.
Yeah, he also moonlights as a lawyer.
Yeah.
I got to get working on that ad, by the way.
And then,
yes,
then you guys decided to stealth your way to the Salty Salmon Pub, where you encountered a guard taking a pee. Oh, I should also mention, obviously, Devad and Sir Alex dressed themselves in the armor of the two previous guards you had killed, and in the search for the third armor, Darren, oh no, I guess it wasn't Darren, it was or it was David, who then speared him through the neck, and then Darren took his armor.
Yeah, messy bar fight.
That's the one, yes.
Very messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, messy outside bar fight. And that's kind of where we find ourselves. All three of you are dressed in Vaknerov armor. You can blend in pretty easily at the moment. But of course, before we get to the episode, we have to do some dude dialogue. And my previous question in episode 25 was a good guys' night movie. Let's keep that theme going. What's a good guys' night activity? And I swear to God, if you say an orgy or sex, I am kicking you from the party.
Damn it.
Wow. I don't have an answer then.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, to think about
Kick
this one
myself
now.
from the party.
Drinking beer and watching
Sports. Hammering up some drywall.
push-ups. Putting baby oil on each other and seeing who can lift the most.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys just took all of my ideas, so I don't know, man.
Let's go to Sir Alex. Sir Alex. A good
think
guys'
good.
night activity. A family-friendly guys' night activity.
Family friendly? Oh my God.
What's this podcast become?
Yeah, right. Oh my God. I am going to use the ultimate cop-out answer for this podcast, and I am going to say that a good guys' night activity would be playing a one-shot round of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Yep.
My God, Sir Alex of Kerrigan just died.
Hey, is that that's not an orgy, is it?
No, but
listen,
It might be.
boring and unoriginal, Alex.
It's too meta.
Now, the only answer for a guys' night activity is a couple cases of Lucky Loggers, some cigarellos, sitting around
Great
the
flavor.
garage, listening to Creed, drinking, talking life.
Hold me
Lucky.
I can't feel from the edge,
and I'm thinking.
Yeah, just blaring that at 1 a.m. in the garage. Fucking, we don't talk as much as we should. Bro.
I have not thought about Lucky
Keep in
Lager
touch.
since my time at Malaspina University in Nanaimo. My God, Lucky Lager. God damn.
I don't mean to take away another answer, but something that actually just came to be a serious answer here is even though I don't drink beer, I am a really big fan of beer pong.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
You'd be a big fan of Quacky,
yeah.
which was going to be my answer.
What the fuck is
Wow.
Quacky?
Should maybe not say because someone might steal it, but it's a drinking game that we invented.
David, please explain.
It's like
story time.
a combination of beer pong and hockey. And we made it up one night when we were drinking.
And quarters.
In quarters, yeah. And we got so into this game that it was like every weekend, instead of going to the bar, we were just sitting there playing this fucking game. And it got heated enough that like people picked teams and we were on those teams every weekend. And people would be like, hey, are we going to the bar? We're like, no, we're playing Quacky. Like, you can go. We're staying behind.
Yeah, we sanded down and repainted our kitchen table to look like the hockey ice. There was blue line, red line. There were circles. There was a
magic
whole
bullet
thing where
cups.
the cups were in the goals. You'd have a face-off where it was the first one to bounce the quarter in at center ice. Then you could move it to either circle in the left and right next to the net. If you sank it there before the other team could sink theirs and move it back to center ice, you'd move it in front of the goal, and then you'd try and score on the goalie. But then there was a one-timer when it was in the net. If you could score it from the blue line and drain it, everyone on the other team had to finish their drinks.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
and there
kind of
was
drugs were
penalties.
you
It
guys
was
on
like
while
every
you invented
weekend.
this? Because it sounds amazing.
No drugs at the time.
It was Yeah, I shit you not. Like David said, there was like literally, it would be the Quacky table in the middle of the kitchen, and then there would be about 50 people surrounding it. Just be like, oh yeah, pass it, shoot it. Like we were to the point where we were talking about making team jerseys.
Yeah.
Like it was intense.
We were seriously thinking about like making a prototype and like trying to break it to like Dragon's Den and shit because we were like, people are going to love it.
I still think we should. I still think it's a better. It's in Canada, it would sell gangbusters.
All right, so
was so
the
fun.
first item on our merch store, whenever Darren gets that up and going, is going to be Quacky tables.
Yeah. It's gonna be all D&D themed, and this is gonna be a random fucking Quacky table.
Well,
Would you like a tabletop with a hockey arena on it? We've got you covered.
Just bring your own magic bullet cups.
We will pick up, as we always do, right where we left off. You currently have... Oh, actually, no, you don't have a split head soldier in front of you because Darren used mold earth.
Yeah, right.
And so he's currently buried. So you guys are currently standing outside the back of the Salty Salmon Inn. We'll say the Salty Salmon Inn is in front of you. The ocean is at your back. There is a spear currently embedded in the back wall of the Salty Salmon Inn, which David had then had put through the throat of that poor soldier. Darren has taken his armor. All three of you are currently dressed in Vaknerov armor, and the armorer, Bob, had given you a little bit of a hint as to how you might be able to get into the manor to confront Lord Vakner, because there is a large contingent of soldiers standing out front on guard protecting this house.
I say we find that hatch he was talking about.
Completely random, but I kind of want to keep a tally on the wood part of my spear of how many kills it gets. I'm just like scratching in.
It's at 3 notches.
Yeah.
It's like
it's doing pretty good.
You're notching your bedpost is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just notching your bedpost. Yeah, that's the line of song.
And yes, if you sign up for our Patreon, if we get to a certain point, Darren and Alex are going to do a Dungeons, Dudes, and Dragons album of covers.
Oh my God! Actually, though, 1,000,000%. If we let's say if we get to 50 Patreons, I think we're like 9 or 10 right now. If we get to like 50 Patreons, Alex and I will release an EP of covers of songs that we've sung already. So Natalie Imbruglia, Aerosmith, Fall Out Boy,
Limp Bizkit
rolling.
Yeah.
Yep. Like 4 or 5 songs. We'll record it. I'll produce it. And we'll release it on the Patreon for you to download.
Yeah, so there you go. 50 Patreons. We need 39 more, and then that will happen. Let's make that a promise to our Patreon.
I'll update the Patreon after we record here as that being a perk.
Perfect. And all right, so you guys are basically wanting to sneak your way behind the banner. Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes, we need to find this stellar door and stealth our way into that.
All right, so everybody, let's start off with a stealth check.
Ooh. Not been my best so far.
18.
12.
14.
Damn. Okay. So, yeah, you guys make your way through town. Like I had mentioned in the previous episode, the sheriff's building was kind of on the opposite end of the road towards the manor. So it's a bit of a sneak through town. It takes you probably about 15 minutes or so to stealthily make your way there. And as you make your way there, you notice that, well, unfortunately, there seems to be Rockwhite resident corpses every once in a while. And it seems Lord Vakner and his soldiers have not been kind to this town. They have been punishing the residents for harboring you three. They have been taking out their anger, and it is... Well, it's not a pretty scene. You see corpses, dismembered arms, feet. And as you make your way to the manor...
How many corpses would you say?
The specific number.
If you were to put a number on the amount of bodies in the street, David, how many would there be?
I know where you're going with this, Darren, so I'm going to say I just made that up. You don't see any corpses whatsoever.
You go back on your word, but we can't. I was literally planning a zombie apocalypse to be a distraction.
I'll say, let's say you see about half a dozen full corpses.
Half a dozen full corpses. How many half corpses?
Well, I mean, you can see like there's like dismembered arms and legs and feet, but you see half a dozen full corpses as you go, and they're all in, well, relatively good condition because, I mean, it hasn't been a long occupation so far, but it does seem to be a violent one.
Table talk, boys. Is it a good idea? Animate those 6 corpses, send them to the bar as a distraction, because they wouldn't know it was us. Undeads are probably normal in these parts.
I don't think we send them to the bar. I think we take them with us because there's 15 people around our house. And that brings it up to 15 versus 9.
That's true.
But,
That's very true.
I'm all in for this idea, though. Like, we need a small army.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do that, but we're going to, keep them on, reserve. They're not going to, because they're going to be bumbling away. They'd be ruining our stealth checks, but I'm going to, send them into, the tree line so when shit pops off,
we have a zombie reserve army.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you reanimate 6 corpses and give them orders to what? Hide in the tree line behind the manor kind of thing?
Yeah, to just go kind of wait off screen until we need them. I'm just going to open up a zombie
Army Reserve sign up. You too.
now.
There's an ad right there. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, that's a T-shirt for sure. The Zombie Army Reserve.
Sign up for the Zombie Army Reserve. Yeah. Serve your wizard.
There's two different types of zombies that I can get: feral zombies, or if we have a bunch of them, would it just be a horde of zombies as the character sheet that I would want to use?
Yeah, I mean, feral zombies, that sounds like animalistic, uncontrollable type, like World War Z.
Horny zombies.
Or 28 days later type of zombies.
Done.
Perfect. And so, you send 6 zombies into the tree line by the manor, and then
let's not forget about them, okay?
Let's be sure we do not forget about it.
And we'll say, you guys are able to make your way stealthily because you did pass your stealth check. You all rolled pretty well. You're able to make your way behind the manor, and you do see kind of the cellar door behind the manor that seems to lead down into the basement.
Ah, there it is. The cellar door, all right.
Cellar door.
And as you make your way towards the cellar door, it becomes unfortunately obvious to all 3 of you that this door is locked and guarded by a puzzle.
You fuck. You fuck. You piece of shit.
I'm gonna
I throw all 6 zombies at it. No, I'm just kidding.
Shoot the door with my gun.
Yeah.
Like heat metal.
Crash the plane into it.
Yeah. So as you approach the door, you notice there is kind of like a turnable lock. Like kind of like a high school locker combination lock where you got to turn it and then you turn it back the other way. Mm-hmm. And you see this lock has a series of symbols on it. It has a sun, a moon, a star, a flame, a water drop, a leaf, a gear, a web, and a serpent.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. That's way more than I thought there would be.
So
last week we had
star like 4.
Hold on, I wrote it all down. It's sun, moon, star, flame, water drop, leaf, gear, web, serpent.
Alex, you get an inspiration die.
Yay! I think I already had one, but yay!
Thank you for taking notes. But yes, you are correct. Sun, moon, star, flame, water drop, leaf, gear, web, serpent. And above the lock is an inscription. And it says, "The eye that burns but never weeps. A pale twin that wakes when others sleep. The heart of the endless grind, turning teeth and stolen time."
Eyes that burn but never weeps. I missed the middle part.
A pale twin that wakes when others sleep.
When others sleep. And then heart of endless grinds, turning teeth and stolen time.
Correct.
Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna take a whirl at this.
All right. What do you want to do?
Let's see. Sun, moon, star, flame, water drop, leaf, gear, web, serpent. I guess the first place I'm gonna go is to the flame.
And as you do that, I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's not that. Dexterity saving throw. That's going to be a 12.
And so as you turn it to the flame, a column of fire shoots out of the lock, and you're just able to get out of the way. It singes your eyebrows a little bit, but you are able to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
That mean it was wrong?
Yeah. So the first part is eye that burns but never weeps. So I thought it would be an eye as the first one, but I don't see an eye here in front of me.
An eye that burns but never weeps.
Yeah. All right. A little bit of tabletop.
What did you guess?
He guessed
I
flame.
Guessed fire. Yeah. A little bit of tabletop here. I'm going to copy this and put it into our Discord chat so it's accessible to everybody right now.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Well, the pale twin is the moon. I know that much.
Yeah.
Heart of endless grinds, teeth, and stolen time. Stirrings of stolen time.
We have a sun, a moon, a star, a flame, a water drop, a leaf, a gear, a web, and a serpent. So yeah, there's no eyeball here. An eye that burns but never weeps, a pale twin that wakes when others sleep.
feel like an eye that burns but never weeps is the sun.
So I was wondering.
Okay.
Sun, moon, then what's endless grinds?
Well, let's
gear.
see if we can work with that, though. I like the idea
Turning
of the
keys
sun.
is a
Why don't
gear.
do we want to try that first?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's sun, moon, and the day was right gear.
Does anybody else want to step up on this one? Because I almost got burned here.
I'll give it a
You
go.
got it.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. I overconfidently turn the first one to sun.
And as you do, you see the lock kind of emanate a warm glow, and then nothing else happens.
Then I flip it over to moon.
And as you do that, you see it emanate a silver glow, and then nothing else happens.
Okay. Then to gear.
And as you do that, you can hear the lock below this cellar door click into place, and the two cellar doors swing open, revealing a steep staircase down into absolute darkness.
Easy
High
peasy,
five.
boys.
They did a puzzle in under 35 minutes.
My God. They're
Tune in
evolving.
next time. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole episode. David thought it would take the entire day for us to get that done.
And yes, so it, like I said, it's a steep staircase, almost ladder-like, all the way down into darkness.
Good thing we can see.
Well,
Do we want to do anything? Do we have like a well? We have dark vision.
Oh
is
yeah,
there
that's
anything
right.
We want to do?
You do
Yeah.
all have dark vision, so you can all see that the bottom of this steep staircase is about 10 feet down. It's not super deep.
About 10 feet. Yeah. What is at the bottom
I'm
of
gonna
this?
give a good listen into the hole.
Sure. You know what? Everybody make me. Would that be investigation or perception? Let's call it perception.
Perception.
11.
24.
12.
Darren, with your 24, you hear kind of like the skittering of small feet, like, maybe there's a rat or something down there. But other than that, you don't perceive anything that might be dangerous.
No voices or anything
voices
echoing or anything.
No.
Okay, since he gave it a good listen, I'm going to give it a good smell.
All right, make me a perception check, Alex.
Perception.
Might be a sniff check.
Yeah, sniff check here. 11.
Yeah, it seems like this cellar hasn't opened in a very long time, and you get a whiff of something rank.
Yeah.
But other than that, not much.
Not much. Okay, yeah.
It's kind of like have you
descent?
ever smelled like properly moldy, moist wood?
Yeah, like, oh yeah.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
That's what it smells like.
Dang cellar.
Exactly, yeah, David.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm all right. Shall we proceed, boys?
Yes. What should our marching order be for this? Who's the strongest boy? Probably you up front, Alex?
I suppose. I guess I'll go up front, yes.
Jump on
And,
10 steps at once.
And Darren, I will say with your 24 perception, looking down, you do see kind of like an old, decrepit torch hanging on the wall at the bottom of these stairs.
Grab the torch.
Okay. All right. In we go.
Yes, down we go, yes.
And yeah, all three of you descend into the darkness, and well, you've got dark vision, so all three of you can, see a little bit into the cellar. It just looks like a traditional old cellar. There's, empty broken barrels. There's jars of what look like rotting food. It looks like this cellar hasn't been entered or occupied in a very long time. And the room itself is about 40 feet wide and about 20 feet deep. And on the other side of the
40
room,
feet.
you all see a large, heavy wooden door.
Heavy wooden door.
When we get to the bottom, I'd like to do a quick check for traps.
Perfect. Make me an investigation check, please.
On no whammy, 13?
With your 13, you do notice there seems to be a small tripwire on the floor, but it seems like this tripwire has decayed beyond use.
Oh, okay. So no one's been in here in quite some time.
Yeah.
I would like to do an investigation.
Old
for some
traps
then.
afoot. Gents, be careful.
Yes, Alex, make me a investigation, please.
Investigation. Oh, I've got a 10. I'm going to see the same thing. Yep.
Yeah, you see exactly the same thing as Darren. It's there's a small tripwire that seems, like I said, decayed beyond use. Just a general measure of security for what is a beautiful house kind of thing. So,
Well, I'm clearly going to step over the wire.
Yes. Still going to treat it as a trap.
Yes.
perfect. So you all three step over and make your way deeper into the room. Is there anything you would like to do?
I want to put my ear against the wood door and see what I can hear.
Perfect. Okay. David, you put your ear against the door, and beyond the door, you can kind of hear the light crackling of a fire, and that's about it.
I suppose we slowly open the door.
Yeah, seems to be the only route.
And as you try to do that, you realize the door is locked.
God damn it.
Devad, do you still have those keys?
Yes, of course I hung on to those.
And as Devad takes the keys out of his pocket, you try all the keys, and none of them fit the lock on the door.
Oh, quite a pickle we're in, boys.
We were given this home. Would any keys that we have to this house work?
Who the fuck are you three?
Technically... Oh,
What's that?
Who the fuck are you three?
I look around the room. I say nothing.
Everybody make me a
can we see the
Everybody
voice?
make me a perception check.
I act like I'm drunk and stumbling.
Ah, okay. I finally got a good roll here. I got a 20.
Nice. 16.
20.
Damn, those are some good rolls. So all three of you kind of like turn around a little bit surprised by hearing a voice behind you. And all three of you turn around and there's no one there. And then both Devad and Alex with your 20s, you look down. And there is a fairly large rat standing on his hind legs looking up at you. And he says once again,
Who the fuck are you three?
I'm gonna crouch down. I'm gonna crouch down to the rat, and I'm gonna go. We're the owners of this place. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Ricky. You're the owners of this place. Since when?
Since not
Like
too long
8
ago, we
episodes
came
ago?
upon. Yes.
Yeah, within a month, I would assume.
I
Right,
haven't seen you here. I've been living here for my entire life.
We dwell upstairs.
Ah, oh. I don't go upstairs all that much.
And we don't come down here very often. I'm sorry we haven't met you before.
Well,
Have you come into contact with some of the intruders in your home?
not yet, no. But, this is a bit odd. I've never been met with friendliness before by people like you.
It's nice to meet you, Ricky.
Well, it's nice to meet you as well. What is your name?
My name is Sir Alex. This is my compartment. This is my friend, the Asimar wizard Durinius, and that is the that is the world famous musician Devad Notab.
and as you say that, Darren, he looks kind of past you. He's like,
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
and then Fleetwood jumps out of your hood and starts chasing him around the room. It's like,
No, I mentally stop Fleetwood. No, stop Fleetwood. No.
make me an animal handling check.
Spit it out. Animal handling. Where the...
Bad kitty. Bad. Yeah, animal handling should be at the top, I think. Yeah. No.
And so with the with the critical fail, you see Fleetwood look back and kind of almost signal to Ramos, and Ramos jumps out of Devad's backpack, and now you've got a cat and a small goat chasing this rat around the cellar, knocking shit over, making a lot of noise.
Oh, no.
And the rat's like,
Oh my god.
Stop! Get them to stop! I'm trying to help you! Stop!
Oh dear Lord, no.
I try and jump down to grab this Fleetwood.
make me
Patting
an
on my
athletics.
legs, like, come here, Ramos.
Darren, make me an athletics check. Devad, make me a animal handling check.
A 3? What?
15.
15. So, Darren, with your 3, you throw yourself on the ground and completely whiff on trying to grab Fleetwood, and you smack your face along the cobblestone ground of this cellar, and you take 1 point of damage.
Sure.
And then Devad, with your 15, Ramos just looks at you, goes, ah, and jumps back into your bag. but there is still Fleetwood chasing this tiny little rat around. He's like, help, help, help!
Duranius, control your pussy.
I'm going to cast Enlarge on the rat.
Oh my god, what does that do?
It makes the rat big.
Yeah, whatever size the rat is, it goes up a class. So if he's a small, he turns into a medium.
Okay, so he turns into a medium. It's like,
Oh, well, I like this. Yes, I do.
and he turns and
Yes, now the cat should leave you
and
alone.
he turns and looks at Fleetwood, and he's a little bit bigger than Fleetwood now, and just kind of hisses at him, goes, and Fleetwood retreats in fear and jumps back up into your hood. And he's like,
Well, that wasn't a very nice introduction, gentlemen.
Apologies.
Ricky, I'm very sorry for that. I must say that this new size quite suits you. But I do apologize for the forwardness of Fleetwood and Ramos there. That was completely outside of our intention.
Well, it's okay. Haven't had that much excitement in my life in quite some time.
Are you well? Are you safe?
I'm okay now, yes.
Ricky, we're trying to navigate through this door here. Our Garen and we're trying to, well, for lack of a better word, evict the current tenants of this manor to try and get our house back and hopefully save our friend. Do you have any ideas on how to get through this door, firstly?
Well, of course you need the key.
Naturally. Do you know where that key would be?
Of course. This is my home. I know it quite well.
Could we ask for some assistance in finding this key?
Well, I don't know. What would you give me?
Get you some cheese.
Well, cheese is easy to come by. I just go into town and find some scraps.
What would
I
you
don't
like,
this
Ricky?
rat.
sorry, what was that, David?
I said I don't like this rat.
Well, old Ricky here needs, a little bit of convincing before I tell you where the key is.
I say we shrink him back down to normal rat size and let out Ramos and the kitty cat again.
Torture him in his vision.
Easy. This rat is going to be our neighbor, so to speak, if all goes well. I don't want him on our bad side here. Let's see. Ricky, we do need a bit of assistance here. We have golds, we have potions, we have a small bit of weapons, and as you can see here, by your new size, we have, the potential to do so many things for you. What do you need?
How about we give you free reign of our house when we take it back over so you can be a house rat without being scared that we'll kill you?
I like that idea.
Oh, well, been trapped in this basement for most of my life. Haven't been able to access the main house. I can get in and out of the basement, but, having a free run of the main house might be...
Yeah, just don't shit in my bed and it'll be fine.
Yes.
Well, are you able to keep your animals under control so they don't kill me?
Yes. We should be better now.
David, because I really like that idea, I want you to make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Nice.
Come on.
Well, I mean, that was a
Come
nat
on,
20,
buddy.
so I'll just take it.
Holy shit,
Yeah, I
Dave.
can't get better than that.
Oh, okay.
The Nat 20 master.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen the amount of nat 20s that David rolls consistently in any D&D campaign that I've been a part of. This is fucking hell. Loaded
Sometimes
dice
real
here.
good.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, absolutely loaded.
Ricky looks at you. He's like,
All right, I can accept that. And, I'll promise not to, get into too much of your food. I'll take what I need. And, well, hopefully we can be good friends.
and he runs off into the corner of the room. You see him kind of scurry up a little shelf, and he kind of picks up a small little container that was containing the key and knocks it over. It falls to the floor, breaks open, and he grabs the key with his mouth, runs it up to you, and hands it to you, David.
I give him a little scratch on the head.
Oh, well, I'd like you.
I like you better.
Go.
Okay, well, maybe you can
Right,
tell your
say.
little goat that we can be friends.
He just wanted to play. He's fine.
Okay, well, it was quite terrifying for me, but yeah, okay.
I don't think goats eat rats. You should be fine.
This is fantastic. This is what a happy ending.
And
So
yes,
glad that we can. Yeah.
now you gentlemen have the key to the door. And
I
you
squirt
see
some WD-40 on the key, and I quietly open the door.
And you see Ricky just kind of run off into a dark corner of the room, and you can just kind of hear some scritching and scratching as if he was back into his little nest. And so, David, you open the door, and in front of you, you guys see kind of a tall wooden ladder leading up to a hatch above you.
Up to a hatch above us. Okay. First off, I just want to call out, thank you, Ricky. We appreciate your gratitude. We look forward to seeing you soon, and feel free to help yourself to some of our food.
Thank you.
And I give a little wave into the darkness because I'm not sure if I can see him or if he can see me. And then I just turn around and go up the latch.
Perfect. And as you guys ascend the ladder, you open the latch and you realize that this little hatch leads into the pantry of the kitchen, which has a closed door on it. And so you all three can get into this pantry without too much muss or fuss. And there is a small pantry door leading into what you have to assume is the kitchen. And just to give you a bit of a reminder, the kitchen, if you were looking from the front door of the house, the kitchen is back left corner.
Back left corner from the front house. Is there any cheese in the pantry?
Yeah, I mean, there's wheels of cheese, there's hanging dried meat, there's herbs, there's potatoes and onions. It's a fully stocked pantry.
I'm going to take one of the wheels of cheese, cut it in half, then throw it back down the latch, and then I'll close it behind me.
And you, once again, you hear from behind you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now our new neighbor is appeased. All right.
Don't you mean a cheesed? I think
That's a clip right there. That's going to be one of our videos.
Although I think David beat me to it.
It is your clip.
I did, slightly.
Yeah.
I'm going to make myself some steak and potatoes.
Well, you don't have any cooking
let's-
implements in front of you, but
That's fair, yeah. So it's
Raw steak and raw potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we on our way? We
Yeah, I think we're on our way.
Slowly open the door and see what's on the other side of it.
so as you slowly crack the door open, like I said, from the front of the manor, the kitchen is on the left, and on the kind of mid-right side of the manor, if you were looking at it from the front door, is the fireplace with a couch, and you can see what looks like a man sitting on the couch in front of the fire, seems to be examining papers of some sort.
Is he in, like, guard attire?
No, it seems to be much more regal, fancy-looking attire.
It might be. That might be Vakner.
I think
Can I see my Pokeball anywhere?
Make me a perception check.
10.
No, you can't.
Poop.
I think I have an idea.
Go on.
I'm going to open the hatch door and I'm going to go, Ricky, there's more cheese up here if you assist us.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
And Ricky, quickly up the ladder, and he's now standing at your feet on his hind legs, looking up at you, Alex, kind of twiddling his fingers.
So I did cut that wheel of cheese in half, and I have the other wheel in there. Is like, I want you to do a bit of reconnaissance for us, and I want you to see what we have around us, and where I want you to, first off, let's take a look around this room here and see what you can see on the other side of this door.
And you'll give me the rest of the wheel of cheese if I do that for you.
There'll be a lot more food waiting for you if you do.
All right, off I go.
And he is going to roll a stealth check with advantage. And he rolls a nat 20. Hot damn, Ricky.
Hey.
Boy, Ricky. And yeah, so you see him kind of scurry off out of the pantry and then basically disappear because he rolled a nat 20 on his stealth. And about, 5 to 10 minutes later, he comes back and he's like,
Okay, all right, gentlemen. Well, it seems that the individual in front of the fire, he looks well dressed, and he's looking at some maps of some sort. And it seems like there's a group of people upstairs, and they have bindings on, and they seem to be behind a locked door.
Bindings on behind a locked door. How many guards did you see?
Oh, there wasn't any guards whatsoever. It's just the one man in front of the fireplace, it seems.
One man in front of a fireplace. Anything else, boys?
Speaking of needing upstairs, the fellows and everyone that were upstairs, was there like a small fellow with red gingery hair? Was there a unbelievably attractive woman up there as well, perhaps?
Well, yeah, both of those, and then there was another woman with short, blonde, red hair, and then another tall, skinny man with a mustache.
To piggyback off of what you said, Alex.
Oh, there was also
we need an army.
There was also a man wearing wizard's robes upstairs as well.
Vakner.
In the prison cell or free upstairs?
No, he was also binded.
Good roll.
Good roll, yes.
Goodrow is here.
Gentlemen, I think the right play here is to free everyone. And what does that turn our army into? We're 9 strong right now. We'd be 14. With everybody upstairs.
Do we kill this guy by the fire first?
Well, if that's Vakner, we're going to need all the help we could get. I'm assuming he's a very powerful sorcerer. Can I do an arcana? Like, can I, feel any magic or, power emanating from the dude on the couch?
Do you have detect magic or anything like that?
I have the spell, but it's not prepared.
Let's say roll me an arcana check at disadvantage.
Okay, you got it. That's a 21. That's 18.
Nice.
With your 18, you can detect that this gentleman sitting on the couch is quite powerful.
All right,
Would you say he's level
also-
6 or higher?
And I will say, with your 18, you also detect an incredible amount of arcana coming from above you.
From above us.
That must be Vakner. Above us. All right, I have one more question for Ricky. Ricky, did you happen to see a halfling ranger?
Well, yeah, the little man with the red hair, he's a red hair, black and red armor. Yeah, it's definitely at least a halfling up there for sure.
Was he quite upset if you called him a dwarf?
Well, I didn't make any interactions with them. I stayed hidden.
You didn't see any keys or anything of the like around in your reconnaissance, did you?
Any keys? No keys. Can I have some cheese now?
I want to use...
I'm going to give him the half-wheel of cheese, and do we have any kind of meat around as well?
Yeah, there's lots of, hanging dried meat.
Okay, so I'm going to give him the half-wheel of cheese, and I'm going to give him a couple, just things of meat, and I'm going to go, Ricky, you've more than earned this. Thank you.
Well, you are quite generous. Thank you, gentlemen.
And he kind of puts the wheel of cheese on his back, grabs the meat with his mouth, and makes his way back down into the cellar. And as he does, you hear him go,
I hope to see more of you.
Oh, you will. We hope to see more of you. That Ricky's quite a nice rat.
He's a very nice rat. Yeah,
Nicest rat I've ever seen.
Yes.
I want to just to get more of a picture of what we're up against here. I'm going to use my cantrip True Strike, which gives me a brief insight into the target's defenses and what they're vulnerable against.
oh, thank God I made a stat sheet for Vakner. Do you have to make any rolls for that, Darren?
No, it's just concentration. It's just a cantrip. Magic grants me a brief insight into your target's defenses. And then if I were to attack afterwards, I'd get advantage on that attack. But I'm not going to attack.
Well, you can detect that, yes, on the couch sits Lord Vakner, and you can detect that he is a powerful magic user above your capabilities.
Oh.
So things like cast illusion aren't going to work on him.
And I will remind you, you also detected a massive amount of arcana coming from above you.
Yeah, maybe that's a trap. Should we check for traps again? Because ideally...
Not in the ceiling above you, on the next level above you.
Do we get your zombies to come out to the front door now and try to, get them to go there?
There it is.
Cause a distraction
Yes.
and then use that to get upstairs and free everyone.
Yes, and then we get the fuck out of here.
And then should we just bail? Do we not want to engage? Just get the fuck out?
I don't think we're ready.
Yeah, where's the... shit, is the plane flyable, or is it completely fucking grounded right now?
That plane's done.
Everybody make me a history check.
17.
15.
18.
Damn. All right. So all three of you realize that the plane isn't damaged beyond repair, but it did get hit by that ballista bolt, and then David had a bit of a rough landing, so maybe the landing gear is not in the greatest of shapes.
We have.
So what do we? Okay, let's table talk a plan here.
The ballista attack is probably manageable with my mending ability.
I would say yes.
Okay.
And you don't really need to land again. We could just get where we're going and then bail out. And then Darren with his wings drop us down.
That's true. You could just keep circling where we're going to, and I could just hop out with wings.
Oh, yeah,
true.
There we go.
Get 2 people out at a time. Well, if we put the ring of feather falling on the plane, would then the plane fall at a feather's pace if you just turned it off midair?
No, I believe magical items only work for biological entities.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, so is the plan then zombie distraction, rush upstairs, bust them out, beeline it to the plane, Divad mends it, and we get the fuck out of Dodge?
I think so.
Sir Alex?
That's the best idea that I can come up with. We're going to need to be quick. Going to need to be very quick.
Like sprint worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Should we divvy up who is going where upstairs? Like,
how are we going to bust
room or?
Yeah, how are we going to break those cells
From
open?
what Ricky told you, you would assume everyone is being held in the same room.
Okay, all right.
I mean, we have all our gear. We could probably just blow the fucking door off.
Bet.
I have an idea. We're still behind the door. There's an individual in front of us looking at some maps. What if I just shoot him in the head?
It's Vakner, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Vakner, though. He'll fucking kill us. He's probably got a magic shield or something.
Wait. What if we get Ricky back and get him to try and steal the orb of containment? That could perhaps slightly work the advantage back towards us. It's an idea.
We could use it as like a further distraction when he's going to check on the zombies. Ricky could maybe go see if he could get it off his belt while we're all upstairs, so that there's like multiple things happening at once.
I don't like the idea of putting Ricky in danger, though.
And if I have a feeling it's a TPK if we engage Vakner at our current level, according to what my True Strike told me, and the very obvious hints God is laying.
Always we're in a pickle.
I think we got a relatively okay plan. It's just getting the cage open is the only thing we haven't like solved yet,
And getting the rolls right.
and getting the rolls right.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's the other
I
big
gently touch each of you on the shoulder to inspire you with my bardic inspiration.
No, thank you.
Boop, boop.
All right, so if I have interpreted this correctly, Darren, you want to bring your army of undead from the tree line to basically cause a distraction in front of the manor in the hopes of getting Vakner towards the front door. Then the three of you would try to sneak upstairs to try and free the prisoners, which are Chuck, Amelia, Fred, Gaudreau, and Valentina.
Yeah, and then bail to the plane.
And then get out of Dodge as quick as possible.
Yeah. Ideally.
Is there any kind of roles you would need to do to command your undead army, or is it just they do whatever you want them to?
No, it's necromancy, so it's a psychic connection I have with them, so I can send them mental signals.
Perfect. Okay, so you do that, and about 2 or 3 minutes after you do that, you start to hear the guards outside the front of the manor it seems like they're starting to panic, and they're starting to be like, what is over there? Something's coming. And you hear, zombie noises, and you hear...
What? I'm sorry, what do we hear outside?
Yeah, we get that one more time just for posterity?
Are they jerking them off?
I'm sorry, I can't quite make that out. Can we get it one more time?
Oh, and out of
Jerking
nowhere,
him
an
off.
arrow comes through the pantry door and strikes Alex between the eyes. And yes, so you hear the clashing of swords. It sounds like there's a decent skirmish going on outside, and you open the door of the pantry, and Lord Vakner, it seems, is making his way to the front of the manor, opens the front door to see what all the ruckus is about.
Grab the papers he was looking at.
Okay, so yes, send Ricky for the papers, and we'll still head upstairs.
No, Ricky's gone. I want the papers for myself.
Perfect.
Okay, you go for the papers. We'll head upstairs.
Everybody
I'll get
make
the papers.
Everybody make me a stealth check with advantage, just because you have done that distraction quite well, actually.
First one's a 20.
17.
So the 12. Take the 20.
And a 5, so I'll take the 17.
Damn.
So I just rolled a 13. Let me go again. And a 12. Okay, so that's 13.
yes.
You have your inspiration too if you want to boost it up.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. I'll do the take off my inspiration here. One more.
Or you have my bardic inspiration that gives you an extra d6.
Yeah, that's that's the one I meant
Yeah.
was your bardic.
Okay. I just rolled again for a 15.
Yeah. So we'll say all three of you managed to complete your tasks. Alex, you make a little bit of noise, and it seems like Vakner is going to turn around and look at you, but then something outside catches his attention, and he looks back. And so, Alex, you're able to pick up the paper. Excuse me. And is there anything... What are you doing after you pick up the paper?
Well, at first I'm going to just scan through it and see what's up, because Vakner had, some maps and stuff, and I'm just going to pop it in my backpack. I don't even, I'd scan through it, just kind of look where it is, and then just whatever it is, I just pop it in there.
Yeah, so just a quick cursory glance of the papers. It seems like it's a map of Rockwhite with inscriptions of some sort on it.
Map of Rockwhite with inscriptions.
And then you want to pop upstairs with the other two.
Yes.
Perfect. And so the three of you do make your way upstairs without alerting Vakner that you are there. And with Ricky's guidance, you find the door that you assume people are behind. And, well, it does seem like there's a lock on it, but it doesn't seem like it's, it's a bedroom door. It's not a fire door or anything. It just seems like a bit of a flimsy door with a lock on it.
Whose bedroom was it?
It was who had the ocean view.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah,
David.
So
Yeah, you piece of shit.
It would be yours, David.
All right, well, I still happen to have a key for my own bedroom, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would agree. And so, David, you open the door and you swing it open, and in front you see all binded on their hands and their legs and kind of muffled on their mouths are Gaudreau, Amelia, Fred, Chuck, and Valentina.
We should move inside and shut that door so that if the distraction ends, he won't notice anything's amiss.
Mm-hmm. Yes, first things first. Yes, we close the door behind us. And
quietly.
Yes. And then we start by unbinding them. I don't want to ungag them right away in case some of them makes noise, but unbind them, yes.
Yeah, so you slice their binds free, and Darren, Valentina looks at you, and she's basically indicating to take her gag off.
I'm gonna make it tighter, baby. Yeah, okay. So I go up and I pull her gag down.
And she looks at...
But I'm doing the fingers over the lips, being like, shh, Vakner's right outside.
And Valentina stands up, and you see her eyes go pure white.
She was the Arcana.
Vibrant white light overtakes her eyes.
I get a half chub.
And she pushes you out of the way. And she says, "Leave him to me."
Oh, yeah.
I would like to watch.
And
I think I'm going to watch too.
Daddy-daughter stuff.
I am so turned on by a strong, powerful witch lady that I'm just like, go get him, my baby.
And she slowly, methodically, but with purpose, walks out the door, turns, and starts to walk down the stairs towards her father.
Still watching.
I'm going to just really quickly go over to Chuck and ungag him real quick. But pat him on the back like, good to see you, you little halfling.
Oh, yeah, fuck you too, Sir Alex, but Fuck, it's good to see you. Thanks for rescuing me, eh?
Yeah. I'm just gonna rub him on the back and then let's keep going.
David, is there anything you would like to do?
No, I think I'm all right with seeing what Valentina is about to do here.
So I guess we should, at this point, ungag the rest of them because they know what's up.
Yeah.
And
I guess so. Free everyone.
Gaudreau gets the gag out of his mouth, and he's like, "Oh, gentlemen, it's very good to see you. It's been a long time.
Buddy, I thought you were dead.
Well, after the amounts you have been gone, I was starting to think you three had also perished. But, well, gentlemen, Valentina, she is. Well, maybe you should just watch what she's about to do."
Oh, I am.
Oh, I'm about to watch.
And so,
Yeah, I spit in my hand.
podcast over. We're done.
Sick.
And so you all make your way out of the room to the mezzanine that overlooks the entrance to this house. And you see Valentina slowly, methodically, with purpose, walking towards her father, who still has his back turned to her. And as she gets close to the bottom of this staircase, he turns to look at her. And you can all see there is almost like a ethereal, vibrant white light emanating from her. And he looks at her with shock and almost terror in his eyes. And she approaches him and says, "You've berated me, hated me for not being your son, abused me for the last time, father." And she approaches him, puts her hand on his chest, and pumps.
Yeah.
She does what?
Not the only one.
And pumps a blast of energy straight through his chest, leaving his torso a smoldering hole. And he has one final look in his eyes before falling down dead.
Hell yeah.
And then Valentina walks outside, seeing all the soldiers, her father's soldiers, and with an almost gravelly, deep voice says, "Surrender!" And all the soldiers drop their weapons and kneel down in front of her.
I look around everybody, I'm just like, that's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend.
I need a cigarette.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm enamored.
What would you guys like to do?
Smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, run to the toilet quick. Head downstairs and just see what is going on outside with all these guards bowing to Valentina now.
She turns to look at you and she says, I don't know what just happened. It was like something overtook me. But my father, well, he deserved to die. But and she looks at you, Darren, and she says, "Darinius, our time together has been short, but I have enjoyed it. But I need to return to Vaknerov and take my rightful place as my father's heir. And if I'm being honest with you, I don't think having a man at my side while I'm trying to establish my reign is a good idea."
Ooh.
I take my own life.
No. Darren takes out the katana he has been hiding this whole time and commits harikari.
Yeah. Right in the middle of the foyer. I look up at her and I'm just like, I understand that duty serves before the heart. At
Duty
times,
before
but I do
booty?
Pray. And duty before booty, indeed. But I pray that one day, in a future not too far from now, you can see that man at your side who would just prop you up, support you like the queen and ruler you are. And I kiss her on the hand, and then cast Cassius form and disappear.
I'm going to see if...
Hold on,
I'm gonna see
Alex.
if, yeah, go ahead.
What is gaseous form, Darren?
I don't have it prepared, so I couldn't do it. I was hoping you wouldn't call me on it. But essentially, gaseous form is you literally just turn into mist. It's like a stealth thing.
Well, I'll say you can
sad
do
mist.
that and just, I don't know, mist your way back inside.
I missed back into the house and then turned back into me, but I'm like,
But
sad
for
now.
dramatic
No.
purposes, it was wonderful.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Good. That's all I was going for. The
Anyways,
cinema
Alex,
of it all.
continue.
I'm going to see if Chuck wants to drag in my cigarette.
Alice is still smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Chuck standing behind you already smoking a cigarette. It's like, and he was like, "What
Hang
the
on.
fuck? That was insane." Well, I'm glad she's on our side.
Hang on. I poke my head back out, and I say, our time together has been short, yes, but we haven't really consummated our little fling that we've been having. And I kind of pointing back and forth at her and myself, would that be something that maybe before you go back, I'm totally go do your queen thing, don't need no man by your side, I get that, but maybe one little romp in the sheets before we head off in our...
Darren, she looks back at you, smiles, winks, picks up her father's dead body, and walks away with all the soldiers following her.
Wait, where's the orb?
Oh,
Did
is
you just
there
take her orb?
chance a Pokeball on his belt that I could have back? It's mine, he stole it.
She pulls the Pokeball off his belt, throws it back at you, again, winks, and continues to walk off. Obviously, on her way back to her now inherited kingdom.
You know what they say.
Hate to see you go,
shoot
but
or
I love
shoot.
to watch you leave. Yeah, I just gotta shoot that shot.
Shoot or shoot.
Okay, so as she's walking away, soldiers in tow, her dead father with a smoldering hole in his torso slung over her shoulder, walks into the distance, and then Fred comes up to all three of you and is like, what did you do with the airplane, gentlemen?
We parked it very safely off in the distance.
Oh, well, I was a part of that, well, if you want to even call it a landing, but perhaps we should get it back.
Oh, right.
And I can do some repairs for it so that you gentlemen can partake or get going on the next leg of your journey.
We appreciate that.
And yeah, so we'll say you guys are able to, locate the airplane. It takes a while to maneuver it kind of back to the front of the manor. Fred is tinkering away. Amelia's helping him as well. Amelia's, doing some repairs on the plane. And then Amelia comes up to you and she's like, well, gentlemen, that was quite the interesting interaction. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if I'm quite sold on wherever it is we find ourselves, but I think I am going to stay here for now. And, well, I wish you good luck on the rest of your journey. And then Fred comes up to you and he's like, gentlemen, it seems that the old Bessie is, well, she's not in the kind of shape she was before, but I think she'll be able to get you where you need to go.
If you guys are staying at our house, just be aware there is a rat there. He's cool.
He's cool.
Don't be
He's
alarmed.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes cheese.
And then, Chuck comes up to you. He's like, oh, well, where are you off to now, boys?
I believe we're off to, where was the name of this mountain
The
town?
mountains of some sort.
Yes.
Tarum. I believe we're
Tarum,
traveling to Tarum next.
Oh, wait. I'm going to, I have the map with the inscriptions on. I'm going to take that out and investigate it a little bit.
It doesn't
nice.
really show you how to get there, but as you all say Tarum, all your cell phones bing, 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 and you can
Nice.
see your next quest marker on your cell phones. Would you like to get into the plane and find your way there?
Is Chuck going to accompany us on this adventure?
And Chuck looks at you and is like, well, boys, it's, I haven't heard the best things about Tarum before. And if it's, a city that's closed off and is very hostile to outsiders, maybe it's best to have a small party. And so, given the fact that every time you boys leave this town, something seems to happen, I think it's probably a good idea if I stay back and make sure the town of Rockwhite stays safe.
All right.
Fair point.
I'm going to give the map that has those inscriptions on it. I'm going to get it to Chuck. And take this, Chuck, for safekeeping. I'm not exactly sure what these inscriptions mean, but this is a problem for a later day for now.
Oh, the map that you found that Lord Vakner was doing.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, the map was basically just, it seems to be a plan of Lord Vakner's to kind of absorb Rockwhite into his kingdom. And so...
Oh.
That's not
and
happening
so, yes,
anymore.
that is clearly not happening anymore, so that map is not of significant importance.
Okay. Oh, done with the map then. We're going to throw that out. Yeah, I suppose that we're off to Tarim. Is there anything else we need to do? What about Goodrow? What's Goodrow up to? Is he going to hang out at the place?
Yeah, Goodrow is like, yes, gentlemen, I shall stay here with our little friend Chuck, and I shall keep an eye on the place while you are gone.
To the plane we go then, I suppose.
Settled.
Perfect.
Walk through the sunset to the
David,
plane.
make me a animal handling check as you three take off once again, leaving your home base of Rockwhite.
And here we go, boys. That's a nice even 10.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bumpy takeoff, David. We'll say that maybe like the main street has had some rain on it a little bit, so there's a little bit of it's a little muddy, it's a little soft, but you do manage to take off without, well, crashing. And we can explain that dice roll by the fact that the plane's not in the best shape it has been. And you follow the compass on your cell phone far north, very far north, as in it's going to take you 10 to 12 hours of flight time to get to where you're going. And as you and as you approach where you're about to go, you start to descend and you see a large mountain range ahead of you, and you see nothing but tundra, snowy, icy tundra in front of this large mountain you assume is Tarim. And as you try to put down the airplane, I want you to make me an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I pat myself on the shoulder to inspire myself.
Yeah. You got this. You got this. The uncrashable 6. Oh, no.
Okay, that's a 7.
Please be the
That
worst.
one's a 6. So I'm going to go ahead and use my bardic inspiration to add a d6 onto that 6. It's a 3, so 9.
And so as you try to put this plane down in this Arctic tundra, this vast desert of snow and ice, you put it down on the ground, and the snow is much deeper than you anticipated, and it shears off, it rips off the landing gear, it destroys the propeller of the airplane, and rips off one of the wings. And I need all three of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
That's not something my mending can fix.
This is...
Ooh, that's a 9.
Oh, sorry, I was reading something here. Dexterity saving throw, right?
15.
16.
And so, Darren, you're the only one that I guess wasn't anticipating this hard landing, and you are going to take, oh god, 9 points of damage.
Oh,
Lord.
How do you take that damage, Darren? You're in a passenger seat in the airplane.
It's going to be like when it hits, I'm going to like go down on my tailbone, and then when it hits, I go up and I smack my head off the roof, and it kind of like, you know, when you sleep wrong, you can't turn your head to the left or right for like a week.
I turned 36 in a month, and I understand that sentiment very well.
Right. Directly to the mid-30 listeners of this podcast.
And so, yes, now all three of you find yourselves a few miles away from what you assume is the mountain that contains Tarim. And as you're coming to, getting your bearings, opening the door of the plane, getting onto the snow, a woman runs up to you in what looks like a panic. And find out who that is on the next episode of Dungeons, Dudes, and Dragons.
cliffhanger.
Yeah, can't wait to find out what pop culture icon that's going to be. Dungeons, Dudes, and Dragons is David Beaton, the Tiefling Bard, Alex Kerrigan, the half-elf fighter, myself, Darren Warts, the Aasimar wizard, and our dungeon master, David Ashbaugh. We're an independent podcast that relies on you, the listener, to spread the word. If you enjoyed listening, please give us a follow on Instagram, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok at Dungeons Dudes Dragons, or contact the show directly by emailing us at dungeonsdudesdragons@gmail.com. But more importantly, tell your friends, your coworkers, even your pets to give us a listen. If you'd like to be featured as an NPC, or if you have homebrew items that you'd like to see featured in the show, tag us at Dungeons Dudes Dragons on social media. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time on Dungeons, Dudes, and Dragons.
I can tell how much you guys played this and how much you adore it too, because like the very specific rules, and like you obviously came into so many situations. You're like, okay, what do we do now? All right, let's talk this out. Let's figure out the rule.
Yeah,
and,
that's exactly how it was. It was like every weekend we'd be like, okay, we need to add this. Like this rule here makes sense here, and it would just keep getting flushed out every weekend.
Yeah. That sounds
When there's
a rule book to the brand new drinking game. You know it's a popular one amongst the friends group.
That
We're
sounds
I love that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Sign up for a Patreon, and Darren and David will post a list of rules for Quacky.
Oh,
That's right.
And David, you and I could do play-by-play for it.
Exactly.
There we go.
Both me and Alex are
my God.
experienced sports broadcasters. So,
Yeah.
and
The NAQL, the North American Quacky League.
I am. I'm actually very recently retired from sports broadcasting. I decided I wanted to this year. I was like, it's too much for me. But yeah.
But I will say this,
Yeah,
because
it's a
I've been
big commitment.
I've been very bad at this as the podcast host. Please, listeners, give us a rating, give us a review, give us a subscribe on wherever you listen to. Tell your friends, tell your family, and if you enjoy our content, please sign up for our Patreon to support us. All money that we are currently making from our Patreon is being directly put back into the podcast for the quality of the podcast. We're looking at getting well, I mean, Darren's already got pretty much a professional studio set up in his apartment, so for Devad, Alex and myself, we're looking at putting that money back into upgrading our recording equipment. So please, if you enjoy this podcast, help support us. It would be immensely appreciated.
Yes. And a big shout out to everybody who has already done that. We do have a couple of reviews already, but and thank you for that. But yes, please give us some reviews and give us some love.
Absolutely.